Well, we've got a caller, so we're going to go ahead and talk to Dennis in Maple Valley. Hey, Dennis, what do you got for us today?
I was just wondering, are you really an atheist?
I am indeed an atheist.
As am I.
Really?
Yep.
Yes.
Wow, I admire you for that.
Well, thank you.
I got to ask, why would you say that, Dennis?
Because you got more faith than I do. I mean,
That's
you can
not
believe
true.
that there is no God, and you believe in nothing.
Dennis,
No, Dennis, you're just wrong.
Dennis, can I ask you why do you believe what you believe? Why do you believe that there is a God?
Well, I've been dead twice. Well, actually, at least twice, and I've came back to life.
You're talking about on the medical table, right?
I am talking about the medical table.
Okay.
I overdosed at the age of 5 on a bottle of aspirin with 250 tablets.
Yikes.
I had my stomach pumped, and I came back. I had 10 pounds of cast iron of an old school desk dropped on top of my head from 20 feet above without a crushed skull.
Okay, I'm sorry this happened to you, Dennis, but what does this
No,
have to do with God?
No.
No, I'm just
And
saying
then
you move it
I
along. What's the
also
point?
was hit by a car doing 40 miles an hour.
Okay,
in
and
those
why?
two-
Yet you
in
believe in
those
guardian
two
angels?
experiences, I had an out-of-body experience.
Okay, Dennis.
So, Dennis, why do you believe in God, though? What I'm asking is why.
That's what I'm explaining to you right now.
Well, Dennis, people all over the world have those experiences, and surprise, surprise, they never actually contradict their beliefs. You're never going to have a Hindu who has a near-death experience with Catholic imagery.
Right.
You're never going to
That's
have
not
a
what
Buddhist.
I'm saying. I'm just saying
That your brain fires off chemicals when it's dying, and it reaches for familiar imagery.
You're wanting me to hear what you're saying, but you're not listening to what I'm saying. I admire you for being able to look at creation and the universe and say, wow.
Yeah, but that's
all
a
out of a
backhanded
bang.
admiration, Dennis. I'm not going to pretend that you're actually being sincere with that.
I am.
No, you're not.
No, come on.
You basically made a number of assertions about us. One, that we believe in nothing,
You know
which
what?
is utter horsepucky. I believe in everything
no.
you
You
believe in, just
are
not a
taking it
magic
that-
man.
Exactly.
Problem is, you're taking it that way.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
wait.
come on. I can wipe my hand through the air and it'd be wet with the
Sure.
derision in your voice.
I don't think so.
Well, I don't think so.
Dennis-
I'm sorry, Dennis. No.
Dennis,
It's coming through a line, so you can't do that.
Dennis, you're a Christian, right? Am I correct in assuming that you're a Christian?
Yes, you are.
Why do you believe the God of the Bible is the God who made creation?
As opposed
Because
to
our body, the scientists can't even figure out our own
Why?
personal
No,
body.
that's
No,
hold
no.
on. That's not what I'm asking, though, Dennis. I'm asking you why the God of the Bible? Why Yahweh?
why not Allah or Krishna or Frith or Xenu?
Nice use of
Because they all died.
What do you mean they all died?
Why?
Well, Buddha was a man, and I'm sure that he meant well, but I pray for his disciples lest they wind
Dennis-
up in hell.
Dennis, why?
why-
What I'm asking you is why? Because you read in the Bible, right, that Jesus
No, I
resurrected.
have a personal experience.
No, you had an experience. The reason I'm saying is that you don't have the sort of independently verifiable evidence. Yes, if I have an experience, I have every reason to believe it, but why should anybody else?
Exactly. Why should we believe because of your experience that the God of the Bible is true?
No,
I can point to
not
personal
my
experiences
experience.
from people from
not
every
my,
religion
no,
in the book.
no. You don't believe because of my experience. It's your experience that you will believe.
Yes, you're correct. And my experience has shown that there is no evidence to support the existence of any gods.
And I admire you that you can believe
including
that.
Yahweh.
I admire you that you can believe that. Because
Oh, jeez.
I
See, I don't understand how
sense
you-
I
your
look in our
admiration right
universe.
here.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
I look in this universe and I cannot see.
That's just an appeal to ignorance right
But
there.
Dennis,
No,
that
no,
just
You know
means
what?
that
I don't know how to land a plane or deliver a baby, but that doesn't mean that somebody else doesn't know how. And I thank you for your call.
We
And
got
we're
it.
gonna
Yeah,
go.
our directors
Well,
tell
you
us we
know
have
what?
to move on, Dennis. We
I'm
appreciate your
praying
calling.
for you.
Thank you
and
so
this,
much.
This wasn't by mistake, okay? God
Nobody
bless
said
you.
mistake. Mistake
Mistake.
implies intent.
No.
Yes. Okay, have a nice day.
Thank you, Dennis.
bless
Thank you
you.
very much. We appreciate it.
In a less derisive way than you appreciated it, I'm sure.
I actually did appreciate his calling in, and there was
Oh, I
no
love that.
smarm dripping from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old you have to have faith to be an atheist thing.
That's nonsense. Do you have to have faith
Come
to not
on.
believe in leprechauns?
Yeah, seriously.
Or Cookie Monster?
Oh, we've got another caller. Hey, it's
Bo.
Bo from Seattle.
Bo, what do you got for us today?
Hi. Just to comment on that last guy, you should ask him why men have nipples and mammary glands.
Oh, Will from Seattle. I'm sorry, we got the wrong name. Will. Yeah, that would have been a good call.
Yeah, why human beings have a tailbone?
Why do we have an appendix, which is a vestigial rear gut fermentation, which great apes don't use anymore?
Yeah, we're a really bad biped,
We're poorly designed. Why do we actually hallucinate what is like right here in front of our eyes when we can actually, our retinas pick up our circular, or the rest of our vision, but our brain fills in information for these blind spots we have right here. That is some design.
If we're built in the image of God, then God really had a bad designer. Because I'm sorry, just about everything that we do, aside from abstract thought, there isn't an animal on the planet that can't beat us at it. Better eyes than us, that are stronger than us, faster than us.
Totally.
They can climb better than us. We have the advantage of being able to do all that stuff okay.
Will, can I ask you, are you a religious person or a non-believer?
I'm completely non-believer.
Great. I'm really glad you've been watching our show, and thank you so much for calling in. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk to us about? We're happy to talk to you.
Oh, yes. I noticed a little earlier you were talking about the everything is the devil argument.
Yes.
So if I may be so kind as to launch my own meme here, I would like to call that the Bobby Boucher factor from The Waterboy, where he goes, everything's the devil to you, mama.
That's good. Oh. We might have to work that into future episodes.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you.
So thank you.
Will, thanks a lot for calling.
On this show.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So, I think just get another good last-minute clip from Inherit the Wind. If you want to get the real difference between Drummond and Hornbeck, I think it's best encapsulated in this scene. As you know, well, probably don't maybe, because I'm a nerd for this stuff. William Jennings Bryan died a couple years after the trial happened. Actually, a lot of these people didn't really live that much longer. Well, Scopes probably lived longer. He was fairly young. But in the film, they actually changed things up a bit to add for some dramatic elements. And one of them was that at the very end of the scene at the court trial, after what's his name? Frederick March character, Brady, wants to make this huge speech, but he's not allowed to do so. He actually lapses into a fit and has a heart attack and later dies. And this next scene between Drummond and Hornbeck is their reactions to this. So if we could play clip number 7.
Why? Because I refuse to erase a man's lifetime?
No, because you know what I thought of him, and I know what you thought so. Let's leave the lamentations to the illiterate. What is this, Be Kind to Bigots Week? Why should we weep for him? Because he's dead? No. Besides, he cried enough for himself during his lifetime. The national tear duct from Weeping Water, Nebraska. Oh, he flooded the nation like a one-man Mississippi. You know what he was, that Bible-beating bunco artist.
A giant once lived in that body, but Matt Brady got lost because he looked for God too high up and too far away.
Well, you hypocrite. You fraud. The atheist who believes in God. Oh, you're just as religious as he was.
Everything is grist for your mill, isn't it? Well, go ahead, grind it up. Brady's past, Kate's future. My God, don't you understand the meaning of what happened here today?
What happened here today has no meaning.
You have no meaning. You're like a ghost pointing an empty sleeve and smirking at everything that people feel or want or struggle for. I pity you.
You pity me?
Isn't there anything, what touches you, what warms you? Every man has a dream. What do you dream about? What do you need? You don't need anything, do you? People, love, an idea just to cling to? You poor slob. You're all alone.
The thing that I really love about that is it's not the typical atheist gets kowtowed and chastised by usually a little kid with that, oh, their young wisdom, but it's another atheist calling him out. And Drummond is exactly the opposite of the sort of person that Dennis seems to think we are. He does believe in something. He believes in lots of some things. He's actually a bit of an idealist, that he does see the potential for good in people. And every time he sees that in somebody, he praises it. There's actually a moment earlier in the movie where this kid who's brought to speak for the defense, he's one of Bertrand Cates' students, he asks him if he believes in evolution or creation. He says, well, I don't know. I have to think about it. And he just says, good boy.
Yeah, that's the thing. We get the whole you have to have faith thing, and also you don't believe in anything or you believe in nothing thing. We get that all the time. And the fact is, as atheists, we don't believe in nothing. We just don't believe in supernatural dudes up in the sky making stuff happen. You know, we believe in
the
humanity. We believe in what can be proven. We believe in the power of people to do good. We believe that you, the viewer sitting out there, doesn't need a book written 2,000 years ago to tell you how to be good. And that, I think, is better than believing in a fairy tale.
And if you want evidence that we don't get our morality from these horrible books, recognize that not even a fundamentalist, as Sam Harris likes to say, will take God at his word. Clearly, there are people applying their morality to this book rather than getting it from that book. And even by that book standards, Fred Phelps is a religious moderate. He is a friggin' liberal because he shouldn't be protesting funerals and gay rights things. He should be killing people. It's clearly that this is a sort of thing where, and I think also Drummond's also willing to look at somebody's entire life rather than simply say, you are the worst parts of it. He's not, I mean, Brady, as much as he is, and the same thing as Jennings, was a complex person. In the same way I view Christopher Hitchens, where he's in a lot of ways he's a bizarro Hitchens, where Brady is somebody who has good political ideals and bad religious ideas, and the opposite is true of Hitchens. I think he's got bad politics, great things. Also, hey, if you want to continue this conversation with us, we're going to be at the Ram at Northgate at 4:30. Oh, 5 now. So
5 o'clock.
We pushed it back a bit. We do look forward to see you there, continue these kind of conversations.
Yeah, come on out. Everyone else is going to drink beer, and I'm going to drink a milkshake, because there's still a part of me that's a Mormon. Right in here.
Oh.
And that's pretty much all we have for the day, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's...
This was a good episode, though. I'm glad. I'm glad
so.
we revisited the whole atheists and fiction thing.
I'm glad we got a call from Dennis, too. And Dennis,
I know great.
We kick you around a bit, but we do want you to call back.
We do. We liked talking to you. Dennis, please, next Sunday, if you can, call us back sooner. Call us back earlier, because we would have loved to have had more time to explore this with you more.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, next Sunday it's going to be all about calls, so...
Well, emails anyway.
Emails and calls.
Emails, which are the typed form of a call.
Yes. Typically in all
Consider that, if you will, while the credits roll, if they do roll.
But anyways, thank you guys for being with us this week. We'll see you again next week.
Thank you.
Boop. Same place. Same bat channel. Or website.